Kingsflyer here, RCGroups.com, with the new E-flite Timber on floats. Now the kit comes complete with the Tundra tires that we covered in the first part of the review, but today we're going to try it out on these great looking floats. Now these floats are included in the kit and they come with all the mounting hardware you see here. They also include these really nice hinged and spring-loaded rudders. Twin rudders, that ought to give us good control on the water. Now we still have our STOL strips in place on the wing, so we ought to have good slow speed performance. I think it's about time we get this timber floating and flying. Now with the high rate rudder, the taxi, it's performs much better on the high rate. I think I'm going to switch it to low rate for takeoff. Okay, we're going to try the first takeoff without flaps and low rate rudder. Let's see how she does. That was pretty easy. About half throttle on the takeoff. And about half throttle now. There you go. Floats have a little drag a little lower, I guess. It's looking pretty. Alright, I'm going to come by and let's do a loop here, see how those floats, if they slow it down very much. Still got plenty of power. See if they slow down the rotation on a roll. A little bit, but not bad. I think I'm going to try a stall turn here. Coming into the wind. But it doesn't seem to be flying much different with the floats on than it did with the floats off. Let's try something. I'm going to go on up here and see if I can get it to snap and spin, because it was really hard to get it to spin before with the Tundra tires. So let's get it pointed back in the wind and pull the power off. Oh yeah, well it's kind of a spiral. That's kind of what it did before. Well, it seems to be flying fairly slow without the flaps, so I'm going to go ahead and give it about half flaps here and see how it does. It's slowed down pretty nice. I'm going to fly it down low here so we can get a perspective how slow it's really flying. And that's very little wind, so that's doing nice. Alright. Give it full flaps and we'll see what happens this time. Alright, full flaps. Power off. We'll start to add a little power here to keep it level. Round downwind. Into the wind.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
That's pretty. Right, I'm going to pull the flaps up.
Flaps up.
And make a landing. See how it lands without the flaps. Touch of power. That's pretty easy. Alright, I'm going to take off with
Takeoff flaps.
half flaps. See if that makes a difference in the takeoff. Yeah, it does. Didn't take long to get airborne there. Alright, let's do a landing at half flaps. Lands pretty darn quick. Alright, here's full flaps. I'm going to taxi back around here. And we'll get the flaps up. And get a little closer here so you can see the blades on the takeoff. Alright, full flaps.
Landing flaps.
Low rate rudder. Let's see what she'll do. Got off before the ripples in the water. That's pretty impressive.
Flaps up.
Alright, I'm going to shoot a full flap landing. Look at that. Now that's fun. I don't think the floats have made very much of a difference. It takes off just about as quick on floats as it does on the wheels. And the water probably has a little more drag, so it slows it down and stops it pretty quick. Let's see how slow we can go. Yeah, I think I'm liking it. Well, I don't own any other plane that'll fly as slow as a Timber. And this thing is just a lot of fun. 1 minute. Alright, full stop this time. Alright.
Flaps up.
Excellent. Now the pontoons have hard point inserts right on the point on the keel of the float. So you don't touch the wing, you can actually run it up on the beach and not scrape up the floats. There you go.